Next thing I want to talk about is your Hot 97 connection.
Okay.
And how did you get involved with them? Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, you?
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
So yeah, how I got connected with Hot is after college, I was looking for like the next thing to do because like the college parties I was kind of growing out of, so I wanted to like get into the clubs. And one of my boys from high school was a promoter, so I used to go out with him all the time, and he introduced me to a couple DJs that were like in the clubs and stuff like that.
Right.
And one happened to work for Funk Flex.
Okay.
So I followed him on Instagram or whatever, and he posted like, "Oh, looking for interns for Funk Master Flex," and I was like, "Word." I was like, "All right, definitely gonna hit you up." So I hit him up, and I didn't get an answer.
Okay.
So sorry, excuse me. I went to the club the next day, and ran into him, and I was like, "Yo, I know y'all looking for somebody to work with Flex. Like, I'm down, I'm free. Like, whatever you need, just let me know. I'm there." So he's like, "All right, cool." So he was like, "Before I let you work with Flex, you gonna work with me, and I'm gonna see how
you do,
like how dedicated you are, if you really want it or not." You know what I'm saying? Because like it was a big opportunity.
Right.
So for like a good like 8 months, I was running around with this other DJ. Like he's helping Flex and I'm helping him, and he's doing club stuff. So it was crazy. And at the time, I was still working full time. So I had a full time job. Was in the club almost every single day till like 4 in the morning. Then had to be up to be at work. So it was definitely a grind. And then eventually I got to work for Flex. So I worked for Flex for 3 years, I think, or two and a half, 3. Let's say 3 years.
Okay.
3 years. Yeah, and it was dope. Had so many connections through there. That's how I met DJ Saige. Yeah, it's great. So that I still hold a few of those relationships from that now. So it's pretty cool.
How is that working with Flex? Like, you don't mind saying on camera, like what things you have to like to do with Flex? You know, being his intern and stuff like that. Like,
it's crazy. Like. It was so intimidating at first because like I really looked up to Flex a lot, like probably like every DJ does, you know, from New York City. So it was definitely intimidating in the beginning because I didn't really want to mess up or anything like that, and like be like, all right, I messed up, now it's over, you know. So I definitely was like very like tiptoe around like kind of thing. But like once you get to know Flex, like it's cool. I mean, like, you know, he's a regular person. He's Flex.
Yeah.
And, you know, it is what it is. Like, I feel like he has, like, 2 sides to him. That, like, people don't get to see the other side, but there's definitely 2 sides to him, you know?
Shout out to Flex.
Yeah, definitely.
You mentioned a relationship with DJ Saige and how you met her through Hot 97. Explain that. Like, how's your relationship with DJ Saige?
I actually met Saige before, like, when you first started DJing, when she first started DJing, and she was in the club. And, yeah, there's a long funny story behind the rest of it. But then yeah, I had Katra. I was doing Katra on Thursdays, and I just was like, "Yo, I see you DJ. You want to come on the Katra with me?" I was really setting up because I didn't want to do Katra no more. So I was like, "All right, you knew. I'm gonna put you over here because I don't want to do this no more." So it was cool though. Like you know, she learned through that like whole thing. I think it was dope. You know.
Have you guys worked on anything together, as far as mixes or anything like that?
Nah, mixes, nah.
We just did a lot of parties together.
Yeah, we do parties together.
Okay.
Podcasts. You know, it's like the right hand right there. You know.
Okay, that's what's up, man. A lot of DJs don't have a right hand person.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
How's your relationship with Drewski?
Drewski is cool. I met Drewski a couple times. I know he does a lot with the movement, and he's like the Jersey guy. So yeah, I mean Drewski's cool. Drewski's a homie.
Okay. You mentioned your podcast. Tell us a little bit about your podcast.
It's DJ and Chill podcast. We just did episode 50 not too long ago. And we decided to create a podcast because we felt like we all needed a platform. So it's me, DJ Saige, DJ Earns, and we just needed like a platform for DJs that like they could relate to.
Right.
So we talk about everything, being in the club, starting out as a DJ, business stuff, just stuff sometimes new DJs might not have access to actually getting, you know, from like an older person or like an OG in the game. So we kind of did that, and we about to start on season 2.
Okay.
We're gonna do a lot more with artist interviews. We're gonna really take over for the next season. We're gonna do
What's gonna separate your podcast from everybody else's podcast that's going on right now?
I mean the cast, of course, because we all like the hottest ones out here. But we just give it real and raw, and we're actually people that are still in the club, still grinding, still doing it. Like none of us have jobs, so this is our full-time job. So we, I feel that we have that experience and opinion that we could give to share to other people to help them out. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't have that when we came up. So yeah.
Where can everybody catch the podcast at?
It's on Apple and it's on SoundCloud. That's
just regular DJ and chill.
Yeah, DJ the letter N chill.
And where'd you come with that title, man?
Yeah, I came up with it. I think we were just messing around in Ern's crib one day, and Saige was like, "Let's go on Instagram Live," and then I was like, "Oh, we call it DJ and chill," and then you just kept it, and yeah.
Perfect name.
Yeah, I come up with names for stuff, and it just, I don't know, it just sticks. So,
where do you want to see your podcast? What's the next level besides season 2? The things you mentioned. Besides that, where you want to see your podcast go to?
I definitely want the podcast to get picked up by somebody. Like how they have shows on Complex or even Facebook or something. I definitely see us moving forward on a bigger platform and actually being a household name of what people look forward to about music and hip hop and all this and DJ culture.
Explain that real quick as far as social media and how big it is right now. How is that opening the doors for other DJs like ourselves to have our own platform?
It's crazy. For the longest with social media, I was the fighter. I didn't like it. I didn't like what was becoming of the culture because of social media.
Right.
But it's a necessary evil right now. It's you can hate it as much as you can, but you're gonna be stuck behind everybody else that's on social media and killing it on social media and doing what they need to do. So that's definitely just to put that out there. But I think it's definitely good, and I think a lot of us don't use social media as much as we need to and as much as we should.
Right.
Because it's hard, and it's a whole nother job. It's you're not just a DJ now. Now you're got to be a social media manager, photographer, editor. You got to put all these things together and make it work. So you have your brand. So it's not more just oh, you're just a DJ. It's nah, you're a brand. Right. We can attach you to something and make it profitable. You know what I'm saying? So social media is definitely something that we all need.
Before we get into new school DJs versus old school DJs, I want to talk about everything that you got coming out that you can talk about as far as what you're working on.
So yeah, I'm about to put out a mixtape. I want it done by the end of the summer. I'm probably gonna push it back to fall.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's probably gonna get pushed back to fall. I'm gonna have a lot of upcoming artists. A few artists that people have heard of before.
Who? Go ahead, tell us.
So it's gonna be of course, Captain D-Mac, Raja. I'm trying to get Melly that has a song Icy out right now in a song. A few other people, Little SNS from Harlem. I'm trying to get him on a few things. Definitely Bianca because I DJ for her, and Jacquay.
Okay.
Exactly. So yeah, those are just a few of the ones that I'll put out. There's a couple other ones I'm working on.
And what can we expect from your mixtape?
Just something different. It's not gonna be anything anyone's really heard before. I'm definitely I wanna create a new sound of what New York City really sounds like, because it's gonna be pretty much New York based. So I just kind of want to create the sound for the city. Yeah.
And is it gonna be strictly hip hop and R&B? Are you gonna go to that EDM lane?
It's gonna be a little bit of everything.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of everything.
Okay. Yeah. Hopefully it don't get pushed back. Hopefully you got everything on time.
I'll tell you, it's definitely coming. Just scheduling in general is crazy. So I was supposed to be in the studio this week. We got pushed back to the studio. We're trying to get new another date for this week too. So it's all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So it's not saying that when you think about it, I want to make a mixtape. You think it's super easy. It's hard. It's hard.
It's super hard, and then get everybody on the same page.
Yeah. And you gotta be on top of people because they got other things going on. So yeah, it's definitely work.
Well, good luck to you, and I hope the project comes out just like you envisioned it.
Thank you.